Alright, so 2 more buy a box packs, another box of Kaladesh. Let's find a masterpiece. While I open this, I just want to say a little something. I've been getting some constructive criticism is what I'll call it. And I do want to say that whenever I post these videos, when I do post them, I immediately annotate, obviously in the corners like I say in every video. And the prices that I post are the prices within an hour of me posting this video. I always use TCG Player, and I don't post the median. I don't post what they say it's worth. I post what it actually is selling for. So if it says it's a $50 card, like the high is a $50 card, but the low is $15, like you can find on a lot of the price lists for a lot of these, a lot of these sets coming out. That means that I'm going to tell you it's a, $15 card, because it's not going to sell for 50. Just trying to be completely open and honest with you about what prices I post, where they come from, when I get them, blah blah blah. So, without further ado, let's open and open and open lots of Kaladesh, because I want a masterpiece. Again, we'll have in this corner up here, the camera's very close today, in this corner up here, we'll do price of the card. Up here, we'll do total price of the box. And I think it worked out well over here. We'll do our curves, which is mythics, foils, and planeswalkers. So, jump right in. Lost Legacy. And we'll do the buy a box at the end, like I did in my last video. Fleet Wheel Cruiser. And if you're wondering how I got a second thing of buy a box, it's because my girlfriend bought these. I did not. So we're not breaking any of Wizards' rules or how they're trying to dish them out. Dynavolt Tower. We're still searching for Aether Hubs and Harness Lightnings, because they're still worth something. Again, the Mythic curve is 5. Your Hulks included. Planeswalker curves, I would like to say 1.5. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2 on the high side. Aether Flux. And then I think we're averaging 6 foils a box. So we'll have 6 down there and see if we can hit 6. Here's the first one down there. Aether Squall Ancient and a Mountain. Not going to complain. As I said in my last video, I love the foil lands. They're probably some of my favorite cards. I think the artwork on them is incredible. So, no complaints from foil lands. Deadlock Trap and Harness Lightning. We can call that a little 2-for-1er. And Deadlock. At some point or another, I'll have, my buddy who works at a shop come in, hopefully, and talk about some of stuff. I went right to it. Metal Spinners, Puzzle Knot, foil. And he'll help talk Planeswalker, Dovin. Already hitting that nice curve. 2 foils, Planeswalker. Technically, he's a mythic. So, getting there. He'll talk about the utility of cards. He'll talk about, playing in standard and that kind of stuff. I already mentioned asking him to do these videos with me. And he's all for it. So, Inspiring Vantage. Still worth a couple dollars if I'm not mistaken. Chandra Emblem. I'd be lucky to get a Chandra in this case too. That'd be sweet. And I already saw Campbell Chunky Soup. No Harness Lightning, no Aether Hub in that one. Still expecting 1 or 2 Aether hubs in a case. 1 or 2. Not too many. It's not like it's very uncommon. Metallurgic Summonings. There's your other mythic. So 2 mythics, 1 planeswalker, 2 foils. Again, I know I post the stuff in the corners. I don't really see as much potential in some of the mythics in this set that are not planeswalkers or maybe Angel of Invention, but that's just my personal opinion. So I don't get terribly excited about a lot of them. But there's Wildest Dreams. So you still have Dovin. I think Dovin's floating right now around 350. He dropped again. I still have my copy from my last video. He is not sold. Inspiring. All my lands sell quite often. Aether Vision. Multiform Wanderer. But a lot of it will go back in the trade pile. Obviously, by doing these videos, I have multiple copies of all these cards by now. So, today's Bristling Hydra. I believe that's like the 3rd time I got in that mountain, by the way. Just thought I'd add that in. Going through. So Fumigate. Haven't gotten a Fumigate in a little bit, so that's welcome change. And no Aether hub yet. About a third of the way through. We're on par with the curves so far. Well, there's your next foil. Dramatic Reversal. And Architect of the Untamed. I got a foil of those in my last box. Consulate Surveillance. And okay. Ovia. And new Aether hub. Like I said, I think I've done. I can't even tell you how many boxes I've bought. I'm kind of ashamed of how many boxes I've bought without getting a masterpiece. Faithful Showdown. There's your Dovin emblem. Go with the box. I want to say that the curve is pretty standard amongst all the boxes that I've opened. I feel like it's kind of set that you're going to get that in a box. I have yet to see an unboxing that had, you know, 2 masterpieces in it or anything like that. It's usually pretty standard what you're going to get, the number of mythics, everything else. I think it's unfortunately kind of set. Dubious Challenge and Fretwork Colony foil. So that's 4 foils so far. No masterpieces. 2 mythics technically, and including the 1 planeswalker, which I feel like shouldn't count. I'm kind of torn on which way it should really count. I don't think I'm going to count it though, toward the total count. Toolcraft Exemplar. You're kind of almost guaranteed, you know, planeswalker if you buy an entire box. Don't quote me on that, but you know, eliminate the competition. I do feel like you are, you're kind of guaranteed one. It's just between, you have, what, Chandra, Nisa, Dovin, and Saheeli. You have 4. I just feel like you're going to hit it. There's your Aether hub. So, there's boom, 1. Key to the City. And Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot foil. So, 5 foils. 1 Aether hub. 1 Harness Lightning. 1 Planeswalker, 2 Mythics. So somewhere in here, my guess is there will be a Gearhulk, at least 1, possibly another Planeswalker, and if I'm super lucky, a Masterpiece, hopefully. Concealed Courtyard, a couple dollars. Unfortunately, so far, no money cards out of the set, but not worried about that anymore. I really enjoyed doing this. I really enjoyed making the videos, and that's, I guess, what counts. Last New Helion. Also super excited that I have 2 more buy a box packs. So I feel like those are just extra chances. And like in my last video, I don't feel like they'll count. Salt right from the start. Saheeli. 2 Planeswalkers. 3 Mythics. No Aether. No Harness Lightning. I still have my Saheeli from my last video as well. She is not sold. She is dropping in price, and just for what they're worth, I'm going to hold on to it. It's a Planeswalker. Said hitting those curves. Hitting those curves. Insidious Will. Dun 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 dun. Cultivator of Blades. 2/3 of the way through. There's still time. There's still time. Cataclysmic Gearhulk. 4 Mythics, 1 Gearhulk, 2 Planeswalkers, 5 foils. Doing good. Doing good. Cataclysmic, if I'm not mistaken, again, well, that's why I posted in the video, somewhere over there. But he was like $3, I think. He's about $3, $4. Master Trinketeer. What am I? Angel of Invention. There's your Mythic curve. So if I didn't hit a single Mythic in this stack, that would pretty much be it. Angel of Invention, I believe, was worth about $3, $4. Don't know the real playability of it. Like I said in my last video, 5 for a 2/1 flying Vigilance, Lifelink. I mean, it's Fabricate too. I still feel like that's a very high cost that can be easily taken out unless you protect it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left to break the curve and buy a box packs, which I will not include in the curves. Marionette Master. And that's it. I think technically we need 1 more foil, but any other Planeswalkers or Mythics break the curve. Territorial Gorger. Saheeli's Artistry. And Harness Lightning. So 1 Aether Hub, 2 Harness Lightnings. Reverse of the last box. Two, 3, 4 to go. I'm kind of okay with not hitting the foil curve. I'd rather have, you know, other good stuff, but there's the foil curve right there. So, Blooming Marsh, I'll take it. And Dakara Scavenger foil. There we go. Hit all of our curves for the box. Again, unfortunately, I got 3 more tries to get what we're looking for. There's a foil right there. We broke the curve, but that's not a masterpiece. So you have Inventor's Fair, Experimental Aviator, Nissa Emblem, Tease, 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 Tease. 2 to go. Uh-oh. There's another one. There's another one. Noxious and a foil Blooming Marsh. That is awesome. Noxious should still be around a couple bucks. I haven't gotten a Blooming Marsh foil yet. No idea what it's worth, but it's beautiful artwork. That's getting kept. That's not going up for sale. It's probably like my 5th Noxious Gearhulk. Not that I'm complaining. I think all the Gear Hulk artwork is fantastic. And then that breaks your mythic curve. So another broken by 2 foil curve, broken mythic curve. It's actually a really solid box. Just wish I, drew that masterpiece. Scrap Heap Scrounger. And nothing. So that's our box. Broken curves, which is awesome. That's the first time that I've had that that kind of opening. It's a pretty solid deck to get out of a box. But now the moment we've been waiting for. Again, like I said in my last video, you have a chance of getting an Expedition or a Masterpiece. You have a guaranteed 1 foil, and that could be rare or not, and you also get 2 rares. So, buy a box pack number 1. Come on. Mirror-Wing Dragon, which is a mythic dragon from Eldritch Moon. We also have a Downyard Behemoth from Eldritch Moon. And Sorin from Shadows over Innistrad. Sorin's sweet. I always like Sorin. I used to have multiple copies of him, and I kind of purged my my collection. We'll keep these down here, just off to the side. Number 2. Number 2. Not bad though. You got, two mythics. Can't complain. Can't complain. Another Blooming Marsh. See that right from the top. So, Blooming Marsh. You have Night Market Lookout from Kaladesh. Ally Encampment from Battle for Zendikar. This one, not so great. You get a Blooming Marsh. It's not bad. Not so great. This one was pretty sweet. I don't really know what the Mirror-Wing Dragon's worth, if anything, but it's nice to always get a the mythic. And getting a Planeswalker is always fun. So, as I've stated in all my videos, I did not hit my did not get a Masterpiece. So I will be buying another box next week. And I will also be doing somewhere in between. I'll probably skip a week and do the Modern Masters box at some point. Thanks for watching as always. Thank you.